Red Bull Racing team advisor Dr Helmut Marko believes Max Verstappen can still mount a comeback in the championship. Marko thinks the RB21 is just as fast as the McLaren when it's in the right window, but Red Bull only need to do a better job at getting the car in that window a little bit more consistently. Well, welcome back to another GP Fans News video, everyone. We post these throughout every week, so make sure to subscribe down below. And if you can, please hit the like button as well, as it helps us out an awful lot. The Spanish Grand Prix was by far Verstappen's worst weekend of the year, scoring just a single point after his on-track antics that got him heavily penalized, while McLaren achieved their third 1-2 finish of the year. Piastri's championship lead has ballooned to 49 points, almost doubling his advantage over the reigning champion, but Marko still believes Red Bull can come back as their car has the pace on paper. Quote, "Our car has a bigger window, and when everything comes together, we are just as fast as McLaren. But we only manage to do that every 3 to 4 races, while McLaren are always there. The gap is big, I believe 49 points. But in 2012, with Sebastian, we were 44 points behind Fernando Alonso, and we still made up for it. So we are not giving up." According to Soy Motor, Lance Stroll has undergone successful wrist surgery following the Spanish Grand Prix, and he hopes to even recover in time for his home race in Canada next week. Stroll was a late absence for last weekend's race in Montmeló as a wrist injury that he first sustained in 2023 flared up once again. After dropping out in Q2 of qualifying around the Circuit de Catalunya, Aston Martin released a statement that Stroll would not race the day after, meaning the team only had one car on the starting grid. The BBC actually reported that Stroll lost his temper after qualifying, broke equipment in his garage in frustration, and insulted team mechanics, although Aston Martin have firmly denied this. The team claimed Stroll had suffered from pain in his hand and wrist for 6 weeks now. For the Canadian Grand Prix, Felipe Drugovich and Stoffel van Dorn are Aston's reserve drivers, meaning it would be one of those two who would step in should Stroll not be cleared in time for his home race. And finally, having been around the sport for over a year, movie star Brad Pitt is left astonished by the amount of scrutiny and criticism F1 drivers get on a daily basis. Pitt, of course, stars in the F1 movie that comes out later this month and claims even Hollywood actors like himself don't get the same level of hate from fans and media like the 20 drivers on the F1 grid. Pitt is the biggest name to feature in the upcoming film called F1 the Movie, releasing in theaters on June 27th. The actor actually had to drive an F2 car for the role and spent a long time shadowing drivers on the grid, as well as having F1 drivers participating in scenes on and off the track. Having been around them for an extended period of time, Pitt was left astonished when he saw just how much pressure an F1 driver is under on a daily basis. Quote, "I think we, actors, have got it bad. But those guys are so scrutinized and that sport is so revered, and there are so many of us that think we could do it too, just because we drive a car fast down the freeway or something. They get so much shit. It is shocking to me. They've got to have thicker skin than even us." Well, that's it from me for today. I'll be back tomorrow morning with the next one, so make sure to tune in again when that drops. For now, though, thank you so much for watching, and peace.